Hello, General Chemistry course. This is Stephen Jones, your instructor. I just wanted to provide you with a short introduction to all of the different things that will be contained within your General Chemistry 1411 lecture and laboratory course. The first thing you should know is how to find the control panel, which has the majority of your information that pertains to the class. See this blue line here to the left of your computer screen. Once you place your cursor over that blue line, you'll see a point. The pointer changes from, your cursor changes from an arrow to a hand. Bring that all the way down to the second arrow that you will see. And there you will have the different components that are contained within the General Chemistry 1411 section 63400. The first thing you should make note of is your syllabus. The syllabus is the most important component of this course. Once you select your syllabus, you will go to the page in which you can access your syllabus. Simply select the link next to the attached files. And here's your syllabus that tells you all the information that you need to know. It gives my name, Stephen Jones, my email address, Stephen Jones, spelled all the way out. One word, no period in the middle, just simply Stephen Jones. You can click on that link and that goes directly to my email. And then this is an online course, 4 credits. We're in the division of science, nursing, arts, humanities, and physical science. Sherlyn Schultz Ruth is our dean, and we have her telephone number and then her room location. We provide here your course description, prerequisites for the course materials. The Chemistry Central Science is the book that we are using for your PowerPoint presentations. And many of your questions are coming from a test bank related to this particular book. Then you also have an online text. If you choose not to purchase the book, you do have an online text that you can review to see if it's sufficient for your use. And then the most important thing for your lab, here is a link for your lab kit. Once you select that particular link, it'll take you directly to Carolina Biological, and here you can go and purchase your laboratory kit for this course for $177.50. Please do so immediately in order that you may be able to get your laboratory kit in time to do your first lab, your first official lab. You will have a lab before anything that you're going to use in the kit, which is a graphing lab, similar to the one that you did if you took Chemistry 1411. It's a similar graphing lab to 1411, but it has a different data set. It's going to require you to do a graph using Excel, Microsoft Excel, and then you're going to do a graph by hand. But we'll talk about that later. Now that you are acquainted with the syllabus, let me go back to the syllabus. In your syllabus, there is, at the end, there is a check off or sign off sheet that gives me information about you and make you aware of the different components of the class. Please read this, print this out, sign it using a scanning app, or if you have a scanner at home, I need you to create this one-page PDF file and send it to me. Do not take a picture of it. I do not like for you to take the pictures and send it to me because if there's information I need to expand and see it a little bit clearer, usually I get a grainy picture instead of a nice clear picture that I receive if I expand the PDF file. So I prefer that you send all of your documents via PDF. Also, within your syllabus, I forgot to mention some important components that are contained after we went to the kit. Here are the state requirement course objectives. Then we scroll down to an outline of the topics that we're going to cover here in this course. Kinetics, chemical equilibrium, acid-base equilibria, electrochemistry, chemistry of coordination, chemistry, and organic chemistry. And then this is how you will be assessed. 45 points or will be associated with 3 exams. Each of those exams will be 15 points each. You have lab reports, which are going to be worth 2.3 points each. You have the comprehensive final exam, which is worth 10 points. The comprehensive lab final, which is worth 10 points as well. And then you're going to have a comprehensive lecture quizzes. You will have a total of 3 of those, and those will be worth 2 points each. And then you will have, I believe, 6 chapter quizzes. The way it works, the quizzes help you get ready for the exam, but we provide you with points for the quizzes that you take. You can take the quizzes up to 3 times, and we give you up to 3 times so that you'll have practice working the problems. If you get 100% the first time, don't just settle for that 100% because you have a test bank of over 100 questions, and the more times that you take it, the more exposure you will have to the various types of questions that are going to be related to that subject. In chemistry, to get a good concept of what you're doing and whether or not you know the topic that's being studied, is you get to know chemistry by working problems. Also, the comprehensive quizzes are also going to help, or just short of the actual exam. What's covered in the quizzes, the comprehensive quizzes, will be covered in the exams. The comprehensive quizzes also you'll be able to take multiple times as well. In that particular case, you will be exposed to over 200 questions, 200 to 300 questions that you can have access to through the comprehensive quizzes. There's a video on lab reports that we encourage you to review and have a good understanding of what we're requiring you of lab. Your comprehensive lab final will have some components of the lab, but yet it is designed to help you with a comprehensive final. The comprehensive lab final you take multiple times. The comprehensive final you only get to take 1 time, and it's timed. I believe for the final exam you'll get 2 hours. The exams are timed. You'll get about an hour and 30 minutes for each of those exams. And if you can't go past the hour and 30 minutes, the file will be automatically sent as soon as the time is expired. Here you have other sections explaining what's going on, and then you have a breakdown of what is required to get an A all the way to F. Here you read this documentation about academic dishonesty, which will assist you in understanding of what will happen if we find you copying a lab report, copying any of the information that is presented in this class from someone else. And then you have some instructional policies. This link will take you there. If you have a disability, we encourage you to please contact the disabilities office at Mountain View College, or let me know, and we will contact the disabilities office, but you have to provide documentation of the disability. Also, I forgot to mention the withdrawal date is April 17th, and then the census date. This is where we certify the roll to make certain that you're here. You need to log on. The fact that you log on today means that you are present, and I will record your presence in this class on February 4th. And then here's a breakdown of the schedule. Please make note of the fact that we do not provide specific deadlines for the quizzes or for any of the lab assignments. The deadline, we we have a start and stop period. The 15th is when I expect for these two quizzes to be present. Far as the labs are concerned, I expect for the labs to be done by the 15th, and I will begin grading the labs at the 15th. And I have the option to begin either to subtract points for late work or not grade the work that is presented. Uh, but please do not test my grace. Just make certain that you get your lab assignments by the 15th. We know there are times that there are extenuating circumstances, and we will take that by case basis. So please make note of the fact that you have this section here, February 16th. You have the comprehensive quiz, which will be available on the 16th of February. And then we will close the comprehensive as well as the exam on the 22nd. Now, when you look at the exam, when it pops up, it will tell you when the due date is. But usually the due date for the comprehensive exam as well as exam 1 will be 1 day before the next assignments begin. So here, as February 23rd rolls around, you should have your comprehensive exam and your comprehensive quiz and your exam already submitted. We have no exceptions for submitting your exams late. You need to turn in your exams on time. And again, that'll be the day before the next set of assignments are due. And then as you scroll down, you'll see that you're going to have a total of 6 quizzes, 3 comprehensive quizzes, and 3 exams. You'll also make note of the fact that you should be finished with your labs if you do them as they are scheduled. You should be complete with your labs by May 9th. The class doesn't end until the 16th. We know, again, sometimes individuals need a little bit more time because you got your kit late and there are other situations. We have this gap in time. But by May 10th, I need all your labs in. No exceptions because I have to have the time to grade them and get your grades posted. Please note also that your lab final and also your final exam will open on the 10th. Will open on the 10th, and I believe will close on the 12th. We will open your exam on the 10th, and we'll close them on the 12th. So you'll have time to review the material again for the final exam through your laboratory final exam. So go and do the laboratory final first, and then go and complete your final exam, and you have a better understanding of what will be covered on the test. Please make note of the fact that the questions are random, and your final exam, you have a test bank that consists of almost 800 questions. So therefore, you will not be able to see every possible question within the laboratory final. It only gives you an idea of what could possibly be there. But do not feel that what's on the laboratory final will exactly be on the lecture final. It will possibly show you the different types of questions will be asked. The computer does the selection of the different questions. That's why we created it such so that there will be no excuse for anyone to feel that they were isolated in any way to feel that they had an unfair advantage than the rest of the students in class. So that's your syllabus. So let us go back to the course. Now there are a selection of videos that we'd like for you to review before you do your lab. And then also before you even get into the class. Formatting your laboratory report. This video is very important. It has some very specific things that you will need to know. One thing that is included in this video for the formatting of the lab. That's not on the formatting lab document that is presented. I want you to include observations. I won't take off for observations for the first lab, but the labs after that, I will. And then we have a link that will show you how to submit your documents on eCampus, and then how to select and use a scanning app, because I do not want you to take pictures of your different documents. I need PDF files. I need you to create a PDF file of everything that you're submitting to me and upload it into eCampus. So these videos will help you with that information. You have any questions, shoot me an email, and either we'll get on Zoom and I'll send you a link for Zoom, or we will create a video for everybody to review. The lecture portion essentially has all of the topics you saw previously. As the exams and the comprehensive quizzes date get closer, you'll see them pop up in this particular window. But inside each of the folders, you have everything you need for the lecture. You have a PowerPoint presentation, which is located here. You have a video. Now, with this video, I would like for you, it's not mandatory. This is a way to get extra points. Review the video and then critique it, and provide your critique in the discussion on the discussion board. If you provide a critique on the discussion board, you can receive up to 0.25 points. And those 0.25 points, they don't go towards an assignment. That's for the overall grade. If you do enough of these, you'll be able to get a significant number of points. That could be the difference between an A or a B if you're shy a few points as it relates to your final grade. And then also you can get additional points by uploading a video related to this topic, whether it could be a lesson that you saw on Khan Academy or on YouTube or some other source. You can upload that video and provide notes about the video, why you selected this particular video to upload and how it has helped you. And again, you can earn up to 0.25 points just for uploading a video to help your students, your colleagues. Now you're going to upload it here, but you're also going to post it in the discussion board. The link, provide the link. You won't be able to upload the entire video. Upload the link in the discussion board and tell the significance of the video, and again, let people know why this video, you felt that this video helped you with the assignments that you were working on. Again, that's 0.25 points. Those small points add up to larger points. So in this section alone, you have half of a point, and you have a total of, I believe, 6 sections, and that's an additional 3 points, 3 bonus points. So you can go from 87 to a 90 just by uploading videos and providing us information about those videos and reviewing other videos. So towards the end of don't do it at the end of the semester, do it now. This is how we give you an opportunity to get those extra points. So each of the sections provide you with the same type of information. Also within these sections, at the appropriate time, you will also see a quiz that will appear that you can use. You can take the quiz. The quizzes, again, I believe, are worth about 1 point each as they relate to your final grade. So the quizzes will not appear until the appropriate time. And that is closer to about a week before it is due. Now, along with the lecture, we have a lab. please make certain you do all of your laboratory assignments. In the lab, you have to read the safety training document that we have here. This document has been around for quite some time, as you can see. Please review it, get an understanding of the procedures as relates to safety. We won't be present in the midst of your labs. You'll be doing those at home or a designated spot where you have set aside just to do your labs. But review this material is important. Not only read the material provided, we also have a video for you. Once you read the material on the safety program and the safety video for the American Chemical Society, there is a safety quiz. The safety quiz consists of about 20 questions, and you will have to make at least a 70 on the safety quiz before you can move on and actually conduct a lab. If you do not make a 70 on the safety quiz, I will not grade your assignments until you do so. So please take the safety quiz seriously. You can take it as many times as you want. And then we have the link here for the laboratory format. It's important that you review this document as well as review the video that has been set aside for you as well. Here it has all the information, short description of everything that you're going to have to do to get the perfect score of, I believe, 2.3 points. Please make note in this particular section, in the methods, there's one key thing that I left out. You must include observations within the methods section. This is an opportunity for you to tell me what you did in lab, and as you did certain parts of the lab, you should be able to tell me the different things that happen within a chemical reaction or the different things that happen in relationship to doing the lab. It does not necessarily have to be a chemical reaction. It can be the fact that on your first lab, you'll be drawing graphs. You can essentially describe what happens after you plotted your graph, whether you got a straight line, was the line a parabola, and begin explaining some of the things that were done in order to achieve what your end result. So please read this particular document format for the laboratory report, and also watch the video that's included in the course. Your first lab will be your Excel graphing lab. Within the Excel graphing lab, you'll be able to see this is the document that will tell you exactly what you're going to do for this particular lab. It is similar if you took 1411 online at Mountain View College. We always give this component as the first lab to test your graphing skills, because some of you didn't take the online course as the others did. So here, this is a different set of data, and it's asking for a different, expressing a different concept in which you'll have to be able to explain in your conclusion. So please read over it thoroughly and make certain that you follow the directions and record all the information and provide it within your laboratory report. Not only do you have the graphing lab, but you have several other labs that you're going to have to complete. And every lab has a submission link contained in this folder. There is a video that explains how to submit a document. It also indicates the number of points. Here it tells you the due date. You have several labs due at a given period of time. I would suggest that you try to do at least one lab a week to ensure that you stay on time. These are your submission components, in which you can use to upload your laboratory assignments. So each of the folders for the lab has the same information. So if we should go back to the laboratory portion, And if we go to factors affecting reaction rates, you have your actual lab here, and this is your submission link. And these are all of your labs. In labs, you don't have a test. You simply, at the end of this particular laboratory portion, you will have the laboratory final. Some of the labs, like the worksheet provided here, you do not have to provide a laboratory report for the worksheet. Complete the worksheet and submit it, and I will grade it, and we will go forth from there. So this is a very important page. Make certain you look at your safety video, read the safety document, take your safety quiz, read your laboratory report formatting document as well. And as we get back, and the lab final will appear here at this section. It will appear, I believe the start date will be May 10th. And as we go back to the lecture component, we find ourselves where we started. Please read the syllabus. After you finish reading your syllabus, go look at the videos and glean from it and all the other documents. If you have any questions, please shoot me an email. I try to respond to emails within 24 hours at the latest, and there are certain circumstances that may prevent me from doing so. I try not to extend it over a period of 48 hours unless something has occurred that prevents me from getting to my email. Thank you for enrolling in General Chemistry 1412. Looking forward to working with you. And we encourage you to be cordial to individuals within the discussion board and treat everyone in the class, including myself, with the respect that's due to all of us. And in return, we will make certain that the same is given to you. Have a great day.